Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. Woo woo. Happy Thursday. Yes. Oh my, we got quite a few. Yes, we do. Woo woo. Hi, God One. Hi, Beltex. Woo woo. Hi, Joey. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Elvis. Woo woo. Little Brooke. Hello. Hello, everybody. Yay, good evening. It's almost the weekend. Oh, woo. I can't wait for tomorrow. I am so excited. I know a couple of us have gathered some information. I can't wait to share it with you guys tomorrow. So let me know if anybody's free tomorrow at 1 o'clock to join in. I've got that private chat. I cannot wait. I'll remind you all. I will send an invite whether you can make it or not. That's great. I'll probably um, be there with bells and whistles because I'm super excited. We got some great information to share. I am so happy for tomorrow. Woo! I can't wait. I would love to give it on here, but my podcast is not about that. So I'm just so excited we all get to meet one another and talk with one another. That's what the whole goal is. So I've got some cool things planned for tomorrow. So if you want, get in on the mix and we'll be happy and we're going to enjoy life. That's what we're going to do. That's what where our intentions are every day. Where our heart is, that's where we need to be, is in our hearts. Love, love, love. I am so excited. What I want to go over today, a lot of phone calls with oils. And what I've noticed with everyone is that they're having symptoms, um, things that are going on with their bodies, and they feel like either they're sick or things are changing and they don't understand. And most of us, um, when we discuss things for oils, they're actually ascension symptoms. And we're not recognizing as that. And I know I've talked to a lot of you before in keeping a journal and trying to keep track of certain things that are going on in your life and in others as well, whether it be your family members, your neighbors, your children, or even what you're seeing in public. One of the things that we will go over even tomorrow is some things that have changed in some cities. And I got this information from one of our chat members. It's phenomenal what's out there. And so I'm going to go over a little bit of that so everyone can see that this is real and changes are happening. And we just have to be very wide awake with our eyes and our ears to see what is really going on. And once we do, then we will see these changes happening because everyone's like, oh, it's taking so long, it's dragging on. But believe it or not, it's really not. We're doing that to ourselves. I know it sounds hard to believe, but when you see things change and understand that they're happening right under our noses, you're going to start feeling more comfortable with what's actually going on in the world. And these ascension symptoms are one of them. And so, with that, tonight, that's what we're going to go over. And I'm so excited that a lot of you are starting to participate and send me things so that we can all come together as one collective to figure out what's going on and to spread the love. We have to spread the love. If we don't, this world will not become a better place like it's supposed to. So, with that being said, let's get going. Let's go to the very first thing is we're going to go through the Ascension Symptoms. I know I've done some of them before with some of you, but this is a little bit more in depth. So let's go through it. Let's get started. Let's share the screen, entire screen, and let's pull you up so I can answer your questions at the same time first. Let's do that. I'm so excited. I know you guys are too. All right, so let me mute this. And I muted the calls. All right. So now I can see your questions. All right, let's go. Let's share. And let's go from the beginning. All right. Ascension Symptoms. So we're going to go through everything from basic to the next level because some of you are experiencing the next level. And I haven't never discussed this with anyone yet. So you're the first to hear the next level symptoms. And I hope that you guys can recognize some of these in your own lives. So that way you can go ahead and recognize them yourself when they happen. All right. So let's go through the basics. So, of course, we're going to have the flu. The flu is a big one. So I know for like a week and a half, I was getting calls, and a lot of us were experiencing flu symptoms. Now, this could be belly aches, this could be the sniffles, congestion, things to that nature. So I also included the sinus issues. It could even be allergies that you're having, but it also could be ascension. So it might have even been twice as strong this year with your allergies than they've ever have been before. So if you had that, that could have been a piece of your ascension, but it also could have just been allergies. But just remember, this is the notebook you should be keeping. With any changes, mark the dates so that you can go back and maybe recognize whether it was ascension or not, right? Muscle spasms, leg jerking. A lot of this is because your frequencies are burning the energy in you and eating the nutrients. So I would suggest also if you possibly might be magnesium deficient, you can get a test from your doctor's office or go into a blood lab and ask, and they'll be able to test your blood for your magnesium levels as well. But that is something you should keep track of. Headaches. Everybody was experiencing headaches, right? Hi, Lady J. I love you. I love you. I'll give you a call soon. Sorry I was on the phone with some oils. I love you. See, God one, you had the flu for 2 weeks. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly. It drug on and on and on. It felt like you weren't going to get rid of it, right? Yes, I truly, truly understand that 2-week flu. All right, next, bronchitis or breathing issues. Again, it kind of connects with the sinus issues, right? Draining, sat in your chest. I know some people still have some coughing with some phlegm that's coming up still and it lagged on. That is part of it as well. So keep in mind, you have to be careful because even though these are ascension levels, you still can get something that could be a little bit deeper. All right. So you got to be careful. Next, digestive issues. Huge. A lot of people had pain, had tummy aches. maybe some bowel movement issues. These could be part of it, your ascension as well. Exactly. All right. Hi, Eileen. Hi, Drig. Nice seeing you too. Woo woo. All right. Then you have depression and anxiety. Oh, so many of you had this or had this for a little while. Your life felt like a roller coaster ride, right? One day you were happy and you felt jittery and your heart palpitations and you just had to go, go, go. And then the next day you just crashed and burned. You were, oh, I'm so tired of this stuff every day. It's the same thing. Or you felt anxiety, like something was wrong and you didn't know what was wrong and you didn't know how to feel. You were just shaking. These are ascension symptoms. I promise you, especially if it comes and goes that fast. Numbness in the hands, arms, legs, and feet, anything that's off the core of your body. I had what I thought was a pinched nerve. I talk about it all the time with the deep blue. When I actually went to the emergency room and they did all the tests, they said, Dawn, it could be a pinched nerve, but we just can't tell. We don't see anything. And when I talked to the doctor about it, he said, you know what's funny is a lot of people are coming in with the same thing. So I'm wondering if it's some type of flu, like maybe a flu in the back of my neck, like you ever hear a cold in the neck? He said, maybe that's what it is. I said, but I have numbness, which is weird, not just the pain, but the numbness. And I kept dropping things. And when I started reading about it, it is an ascension symptom and it comes and goes. And that's exactly what happens. Now the pain is gone. I don't have any more pain, but the numbness and the tingling is still there. So you might be experiencing that and just know it's most likely ascension. Mood swings. One day you're happy, next day you're sad, next day you're maybe angry, next day you're loving, next day you crash and burn and want to sleep all day. I know that a lot of you have this. How many of you had any of these symptoms so far? That's what I want to know. I know a bunch of you because I've talked to all of you. See, Eileen, you've been feeling just like that. You said about feeling down, crying, and not really understanding it. That is exactly what I'm talking about. You could just be sitting there, right, Eileen? And then all of a sudden, you just start feeling sad and you just start crying for no reason. None whatsoever. Nobody's around. Nobody said anything to you. You weren't reading or watching a sad movie. It just happened. Yeah. It's almost like I say menopause or pregnancy or a sad movie. Yeah. But nothing's going on. And then all of a sudden it happens. Yeah, that's ascension. Yep. That's exactly it. Hi, Ange. Ange, that's you. Kathy, that's you. Yep, just like that. Mood swings. Shirley's hi, Shirley, having mood swings. Exactly. I think the anxiety, the depression, the mood swings, the digestive, even a lot of the dizziness, not so much of the numbness, but more so those are like the biggest ones that I hear of you guys complaining about. And headaches. Headaches were small, but they came in the beginning and then the next ones came. So if you're growing, you're going to have multiple ascensions, maybe on different days or even different weeks. Yep. I did find something out in my research. Joey says, I felt like sleeping this week, spring cleaning, and I'm wore out. I told my wife my allowance check. Oh, geez. is going up after spring cleaning. You are too funny. More work you give me, more money per month. You know what, Joey? I love it. You're so funny, but let me tell you something. Tell her we'll hire you. You're worth money out there. Yeah, we'll hire you. Yep, us women, we will hire you. We don't want to do it anymore. We want to retire from that. That is too funny. Oh, too funny. Yes. Lady J will need our prayers. Please keep her in our prayers. I want us all to focus in and say a prayer for her tonight. We need the best of the best for all of us to get happy, to get healthy, and we need to send love, 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 love to every one of us. But especially keep Lady J in your prayers today. We have to say prayers tonight for her. Ringing in the ears. Yep, let's go to the next one. Vivid dreams. How about that? Let's go. Have any of you had some crazy dreams? What about mental fog? Let's say you walk in a room and you're like, what did I come in here for? What was I getting? Or what was I just going to do? Oh, I forgot that name. What was that guy's name called that was in that I met yesterday at the store? Ah, what was I supposed to do today? I know there was something. I know more and more of that's been happening to all of us. It's not just normal where you might do that once in a blue moon. This has been happening more and more often. Am I correct? I know I have done it. So I know maybe some of you. Crazy dreams, yes. Crazy or vivid, very maybe very clear dreams, or maybe you're dreaming of a family member or a friend. Dreams mean something, okay? Don't just take a dream and push it away. If you have questions on a dream that you had, Google it, do a search. Call me. I'll help discuss it with you. If it meant something, it's going to be big. Somebody might need your help. I had a phone call and somebody had a dream, and I told them to call them, and they did need their help. And sometimes it's serious, but we have to know how to figure that out within ourselves and how to break that down. It doesn't mean specifically what you're seeing in a dream is what they need help with. Sometimes, like if you see fire in a dream, or if you see a luscious valley in the dream with that person, it doesn't necessarily mean it's about that. So, fire means a lot of times that you need to get a hold of them and they need help. Whether it could just be a talk, a hug, it could be answers, it could be they're thinking of you and trying to reach out to you, but they don't know how. These are things that we have to start recognizing. I know it sounds crazy because we've always been taught, oh, it was just a dream, right? That's the saying, but it's not just a dream. Remember that. You have to start focusing in on these things in life because you're going to start realizing that people are trying to communicate with you. And it could be your loved sister that lives in 2 states over, or maybe she's in the military and just needs to be contacted via email just because she feels lonely. It could be any of it. So don't just push dreams away. Dreams are good. They can be very good. Mental fog. Yes, we just discussed that. Burst of energy. Have you ever felt that you had to get up and just clean the whole house like Joey? Joey just did this. Joey had that burst of energy. I know you did. Shirley says she had mental fog. And you thought that was normal? Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of people think these things are normal or just bypass them. That's a normal thing. Oh, Emily, I love you. Nice seeing you today. I love you. Oh, very nice. All right. Oh, Joey, I have moments every day. I thought it was called Sometimers moment, not all timers. It must be Ascension. Great news. You're so funny. I love it. I was getting worried about that stuff. Woohoo. I'm ascending and didn't know it. Yes, you should be excited. Not only the mental fog, but you had that burst of energy, buddy. Yes, you are ascending. Yes, you are. Been in mental fog for years, one voice says. Jeez. They listen, one voice, if anything, it's a great excuse. Maybe we should start remembering ascension and use it as an excuse and just say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just ascending." Yep, that's what the mental fog excuse is for. Yes, too funny. Link has been quite helpful about dreams. Yes, dreams are the best. You have to start reading about dreams because you're going to start dreaming more. I promise you. If you haven't started already, I know it's coming for you. So you better start realizing what those dreams mean because they are signs telling you things. Too funny. Yes, you are ascending, little Brooke. Yes, you are. Absolutely. We all are. Yes, God one. Every one of us is ascending. Absolutely. Oh, let's go back. So we had allergies. Did you have any new allergies maybe? This year? It could happen at any time because your body is changing. So if you start feeling like itchy after you maybe eat something, or you could even be using your detergent for years, okay? And all of a sudden you just got created a new allergy. Don't be afraid to change your stuff, like your soaps or your detergents, if you start feeling that. It could even be swelling, right? Don't forget you can swell up from an allergy, like your throat. You even your face or your skin could get real red and inflamed, hives. All of these are symptoms of new allergies. So pay attention once again, okay? All right. Next, ringing or high pitch in ears. This is the next level. So, with the next level, I know some of us have been hearing that ring. Excuse me. Sorry. Impatient. Have you felt impatient? I know I am sometimes, especially when I'm on a phone call, like if I call a company and I have to sit and wait on hold. I'm over it. I don't want to do it, but I have to, so I do it. But I do get impatient. God one says, "Oh my, have I?" Yes, exactly. Itchy all over my husband, says their nerves. That could be nerves. Exactly. But skin rashes. I have one right here on my hand. And believe it or not, this is the same arm that I had the pain and the numbness first. And now I have like eczema right here on my hand. And it's only a small patch. But when I did research, I'm like, oh, wow, this might be Ascension because it's the same hand. And it happened right after that pain went away on that hand and the numbness calmed down on that hand. So skin rashes are very big. Clairvoyance. Dry hands count? No, I don't know. Depends. Is it breaking out? I mean, I have little bumps, so I know it's eczema. I know that. But dry hands, you're in possibly a cold state, so I don't think so. Most likely it's from the cold state, honey. All right. Clairvoyance. So these are what I call my aha moments. You could be just sitting there and all of a sudden something just came into your head, and it literally is like a flash, and it just um it talks to you. It's almost like you're hearing a voice, and it's almost like it's telling you something. Sometimes you see things, but for the most of the time, it's almost like it's answering a question that you might have had. And don't be afraid to ask questions, but you have to be very specific. And if you do, you might not hear the answer today or tomorrow. It might just be 5 days from now, and you're sitting outside just enjoying the day, or even reading a book, or just looking around at, your house, or taking a walk, and it just comes to you. Clairvoyance is huge. Have any of you experienced any of those first four? Ringing, high-pitched ears, impatience, skin rashes, or clairvoyance? Because you've already ascended to the next level. Like Spike for our dear friend Dawn. You're so funny. Oh, that's so cute. Most I throw out. Something comes in your little head. That's so cute. One voice. What? Oh my. Kathy, yep. You. Kelly, you, yep. All of the above, Ange. I drive my wife crazy all the time. She threatens to throw me in a corner and feed me with a slingshot. I told her, don't threaten me with a good time. We laugh every day since the day we met. That is so cute. You're so funny, Joey. Oh my. Yep. Moody MC. Yep. I've been seeing black bugs that aren't there. Oh, you know what? That's that shadow thing that's coming up right here. So seeing shadows or particles in light, that is huge for ascension levels. So like you, I don't know if you were joking, God one, but honestly, sometimes you'll see something just pass by really fast, and it could be very tiny, or it could be a shadow like behind, like on the side, like your peripheral over here. Those are the ones, honestly, that are your ascension. So if you are seeing those shadows off to the side, those are ascension symptoms. I hope that's making sense. Yeah, okay, God one, you're not joking. Yeah. See, Kathy, you're seeing shadows. Yep. Okay, Moody MC. Yep, that's normal for you. Shadows on the side, Eileen. Yep. I'm telling you, it's kind of spooky at first because you'll get scared, right? Everyone, like you'll start feeling it, and then, or seeing it, and then all of a sudden you're like, whoa, what is that? So that is ascension. I promise you. You will be scared at first, but don't freak out because it's going to be okay. All right. Simplification. Do you guys, does everyone start feeling like simplified, like they want easy, like they don't want something difficult or someone making it difficult? And you're like, why are they making this difficult? It should be easy. Am I right? You want simplification. I question myself. Am I seeing things that aren't there? Don't ever question yourself, okay? Because that's going to start happening more and more, God one. I thought someone was in the kitchen. No one was there. Yep, Eileen. Yep. And you've been seeing them for years. Yeah. Listen, I'm going to tell you something and that I've researched, and I'm digging a little more for us. And anyone can help dig as well. But from my understanding is that ascension actually started on our earth in the year of 2000 to 2001, somewhere in there. So since 2001, that's 22 years we've been experiencing ascension levels. And some are further than others. Some are experiencing more symptoms than others. But this is how long it's taken us to get where we're at today. So remember this, because when we ask ourselves, what is taking so long? It's not necessarily about what's going on in the world with all the drama. Maybe it's us. Maybe, just maybe, we need to ascend to a certain level for us to see what is going on. And we already know that, right? Like we know, we keep saying when they wake up, when they wake up. Well, when they wake up from what? We all know that answer. But maybe it's because our ascension needs to come up to see it all. They're just not ascended yet. And once they get to our level, they will see everything we've seen. And they might catch up, or they might always be one level lower. But nothing's wrong with them. It's just their body has to adjust like ours did. We're just some fast little birdies that are trying to help and save and give love to all of these people. So keep that in mind. If I see shadows, since being alone, I will ask them to join me for dinner. Oh, yeah. What are you serving, One Voice? I might join you. Oh, pizza. We got to go out for pizza when I get up there by you, girlfriend. Yes, pizza. I know I'm not supposed to eat it, but I will. You know, when I come back home, I got to have pizza. That's the best pizza ever, is back home. Yes. Yes, 2001. So I've got some more research on that coming up. But yes, this has been going on in our bodies since 2001. Yes. Now that's crazy. Now, if you look back, think about how much you've changed. I know some of us don't really realize, some of us blame it on other things or people or whatever, but really think about this and write some stuff down in your journals. Maybe some special moments or moments in time that were terrible that we remember and how we reacted to it. Now, I think, and this is just a guess and just an opinion, but I think if all this stuff that came out in today's society that we know of, that we call the truth, if it is the truth, if we would have heard this stuff, let's say 20 years ago, would we have even reacted the same? I don't think so. I know a lot of us have, reached a different level in our lives where we're okay with hearing things and we've been through a lot and nothing shocks us. But really think about this. Would you have reacted the same? Or would it have been a lot differently how you would have reacted hearing some of those things? Because I think ascension has a lot to do with it. And we don't even realize that yet. But as time goes by and we actually look back, I think we're going to see it very clearly. I really do. And I'm excited to see it because I know that for all of us, it's going to be a sense of wholeness that you feel finally, and that you understand everything more clearly of what's been going on within ourselves, not just on the outside and with everybody else, but within ourselves. And that's what this whole focus is ourselves. You have to change yourself. You have to change yourself for the good. Love is huge. We're trying to get people to open up their hearts, be kinder, be patient, be considerate. This is what ascension really is coming from the heart, growing that heart right there. That's what this is about. We are growing within ourselves and changing every day, whether you know it or not, you are. Yes, I'm happy you're ascending. All of you are ascending. I've started to have alerts like snapping or piping in the middle of the night. Yes, yes. That's a big one, Moody. Popping, yep. Is it like when you're laying in bed and all of a sudden it feels like you jump and you're like, it wakes you up and you're like, whoa. Is that what you're talking about, Moody? Oh God, wanna know pizza. You're making me hungry now. I'm telling you. Surely you can eat pizza. All of us. Okay, yep, Moody. Yes, that's a huge sign right there. Now, I know everyone's experienced it before. So people are like, well, how can that be an ascension level if I've experienced it all this before? It's not about experiencing it before or not. It's about how often or um, how all of this comes as a collective of all these symptoms, right? When you experience multiple symptoms at either one time or in a short period of time, that's what ascension is. Your body is changing your frequencies. Your DNA is in your frequency. So your body is changing within and it's giving off saying something's different here. What's going on? And so it'll send you maybe the sinus issue and you don't no, your body's like, something's wrong here. I'm thinking I'm getting sick, and you're not really getting sick, but it's trying to fight something that's really not going on because it is changing. But yeah, popping, you call it popping, I call it jerking. You know, when they jerk in bed and it wakes you up, yeah, that's a huge sign of ascension, actually. Big heart. Yes, you do, God one. We all do in this chat. And if you don't have a big heart, I want you to get a big heart because it'll take you very far in life. I promise you. That heart will grow and you will attract many good people in your life. And you will be able to eventually discern anything that's going to hurt you or the loved ones around you. But in the meantime, you need love from the heart. And if you do, you're ascending even more. You're probably at the next level. Um, Creativity is another sign. Some people like to draw, some people like to paint, some people like to color. Some people might even have creativity just in remodeling their house or painting it a different color. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that you're an artist. It doesn't have to mean that you can um, sew something. It could be anything from woodworking to metals to glass to decorating your house differently. You just might be in the mood to say, oh, I don't want green in my bedroom anymore. I'm going to turn it to purple and gray. It could be that. That's how much Your creativity will start to spark and you'll just want it to be brighter, possibly, not so dull. That's a sign, you know? Simplifying. You might go in your room and be like, oh, I feel cluttered. I feel claustrophobic. I got too much stuff in this room. You might want to clear it out and make space. Ascension. If you're feeling that claustrophobic in your own house, in that room, and you want to clear it out, ascension. I'm telling you right now, ascension. Self learn. This is a big one for this channel because everybody wants to learn about oils. Everybody wants to learn about ascension and what's going on. Or everyone wants to learn about what's going on in the world out there with the truth. Self learn. This is huge. If you are at a level where you feel you got to find stuff out, you want to go research it, or you want to learn how to do something, it could be even learning how to um, cook. Maybe you've never cooked or bake, or you might want to learn how to do stained glass or to work on a car. Maybe you want to become a mechanic. These are things that are triggering from your ascension. You're going to want to open yourself up to learn something new. Everything seems boring and you want to learn something new. Doesn't matter what it is. You're probably going through ascension if you have this and other symptoms. Love from the heart. I just discussed that. I cannot say that enough. If you are okay and you've experienced some hurtful or painful things, but you still care and you still don't want to go into that depression world with yourself, and you're realizing that that could happen, and you pull yourself back, whether it's an argument with your spouse or your child, it could even be your neighbor or somebody in the store. And before you might have said, really, dude, you couldn't wait a minute for me to finish this? And all of a sudden you said, you know what? They're probably having a bad day. I'm not going to say anything. And say, hi, you look beautiful today. And they say, well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean this to stop to make you wait. And you just say, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm in no hurry. That's love. You're not going to blow up and say, yeah, I need to get by. Is that okay? Can I squeeze through here? That could be ascension as well, just as impatient can be a symptom. So it's either one extreme or the other. So don't feel like just because you're not impatient, you're not ascending. It could be like you're like, yeah, no free flow in life. It just happened, whatever. Okay, next. That's how you feel? Next. I love you. Oh, even brother, love, hugs, Cheryl. Oh, Twylia, hello, beautiful. Yay. Oh, Ange, thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. I appreciate you even more, all of you. Oh, hi, Jeannie. Yes, you rock. All right. So thank you for listening to my ascension, our symptoms. And I hope all of you can understand what is actually going on with yourselves a little bit more. Um, I will email this out to anybody who wants this in a PDF. I'll be happy to share it. You will get emails tomorrow with those recipes and all that. Tomorrow's email day. So I'm going to send everybody the emails that they want. I'll be happy to share. And you're happy to share it out there if you want. I am not that type of person. I don't need recognition. I am just here as one of us. And I'm happy to help someone. If it means you want to share it to your neighbor or your friend, please do. I am not that type of person. I'm really not. Will do. You two absolutely will send it. And I'll send the others too, so you have them all. Not a problem. To my beautiful friends, I will say yes. All right, so now let's go over some oils just super quickly. What we're going to talk about in oils today is what can actually help us, right? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up just a couple so you can see what we're talking about as far as what can help us with some of these symptoms, right? And the biggest problem I've seen is the calmness for anxiety and the ones for the tummies. So I'm going to go through, and I know we've done a few things already with this, but I am going to go through them because I know some of us want to do it on our own instead of getting an oil blend, right? So with that being said, I'm going to pull up this one so we can talk about it together. And I know this is going to help us. And let's go to share screen for us. Jeannie, you're so funny, stupid spell checker. You're so funny. I love it. Oh, Drig, yes. We got, have you tried peppermint yet, Drig? For your headaches? Yes, peppermint should work for you. Yes, God one knows peppermint should work. Yep. It should work for us. All right. Now, these are capsules, but it also comes in an oil. Okay. So you have two different ways of taking adaptive, and it's a calming blend. So this is going to be for anxiety, tension. It also can help with acclimating to new surroundings. It's a relaxing formula. So even to adopt to stressful situations, that's another one. So anxiety is huge, and this adaptive calming blend, it comes in the capsules and in the oil, so you can choose what you want to do. Some people, the reason why it comes in capsules with some of these oils and the blends especially is because some people don't like the smell. Some people are very sensitive to smells, or they don't like the oil feeling. So the capsules really work well for those who do not like that smell or feeling. It works the same because it enters your bloodstream the same. So this calms and promotes positive feelings. Hello, positive feelings it promotes. It supports your mood and helps improve state of mind. Helps when acclimating to new surroundings and adapting to stressful situations. Encourages relaxation, and it supports cognitive function and emotional balance. And that's what's really huge with this. If you're having some type of anxious feelings or uneasiness or worry or tension, the balanced part of this oil blend is what's going to bring it so you feel comfortable again. You're not going to go from high, high, high to low, low, low. It's going to balance you out. That's what this blend is supposed to help you with as well, of not only promoting positive feeling and improving your state of mind, promotes mental well-being. So once again, it's getting you balanced with everything, with your mentalness, your thoughts, your feelings, all of the above. You take one capsule daily if you're going to do the capsules. If you're going to do the oil, you can do the oil and you're going to want to put it either the back of your earlobe, your wrist, your bottom of your feet. I always prefer, if it's a calming blend, either my wrists or maybe the back of the neck so I can kind of smell it, or the ear, behind the ear. The smell, remember, inhaling oils works just as well as putting oils on your skin. So inhale and putting it on are going to benefit you, right? That's going to help all of you. Oh, thanks, Twilight. I always say I'm just going to call you Twi. Is that okay? Is that close? Please tell me. I don't want to screw it up on you. I love your name, though. And I just try to say it too fast, I think, actually. Oh, God, one, you're going to be a big sniffer. You are so funny. I love it. I mean, it's funny. I catch myself doing that when like if I make a blend and I'm putting like 5 different oils in it, I'm like smelling each one. I'm like, oh, oh. I sometimes, I worry about if someone's recording it because it doesn't sound good, right? It really doesn't when you're doing it and you're like, oh, that was good. Oh my. Presumes really bother me. How do pills compare? Okay, so they're just as good, if sometimes even better, only because it depends on your body. So the one thing I like about the capsules is that they are measured for you. Okay. When you put oil on your own, you don't want to overdo it and you don't want to underdo it, right? So a capsule is actually measured already, right? You're just taking one capsule and you're taking it down. So that is one thing I want to say, that this is already pre-measured, so it can benefit you a lot more because you maybe might not putting enough on or putting too much on. Remember that. All right. So the next one I'm going to bring up. Let's let's escape. I'm showing all these other ones. Let's go to the new one. Any questions so far, everybody? What about the nice smelling putting on the skin? Yep, you can put it on the skin. Absolutely. Does this adaptive work for patients? Read my last post. Oh, Joey. Okay, I'm going to go to it. Adaptive, does this work for patients with people when I'm driving on the highway? People are crazy. Went to Philadelphia on Monday. Philadelphia. I love it. On Monday, guy gives me the one way Jesus finger. I was a hater on the hornet's nest. You know what? It might work for you. You might be like, yeah, it's okay, buddy. Have a great day. Yes, it very well could work for you. You never know until you try it, right, Joe? I would hope so, but you just don't know. You are too funny. Hi, Todd. Oh, it's so nice. Yes, $1 million so we can order a boatload of oils. Yes, we do. One voice. Manifest that in. Come on, pray it in. Let's go, right? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hi, Sigs. Hi, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Hi, everybody. Hi, all of you. Oh, that's wonderful. Hi, beautiful. That's awesome. Hi, Todd Todd. All right. So let's pull up the next one and we're going to go over that together. And then I have something to show you. And I'm excited to talk about it a little bit. And I want to ask you a couple questions on it and see what your opinion is. Because I find it very, very cool and interesting of what's going on together. What's happening out there today's world, right? So, yes. All right, let's talk about, let's pick a good one, right? We have belly issues. Don't we have belly issues? Some of us have experienced belly issues like there's no tomorrow. Now, I've had it off and on, but not so bad. But I do know people who've actually had some serious belly issues from this. And I'm going to go over that Digest Zen. I know I have something in here. I'm going to go over this, which is going to be one of the things. All right. And we can go over what we have in reference to this. All right. We've got some Digest Zen. And in Digest Zen, we actually have multiple ways of taking Digest Zen. Now, this is not just for belly aches. This is also for indigestion and heartburn, sour stomach, burning from occasional acid. This is a great product. Now, the chewable tablets, which I have here, are kind of like Rolaids, like your name brand ones. You chew them, okay? Now, there also is the oil that you would use directly on your belly or behind your earlobe, or even in a glass of water, 1 to 2 drops in a small juice glass of water, and you can drink it. There also is capsules as well with Digest Zen. So again, you can take it, ingest it with a capsule instead of trying it with putting some drops in water or putting it on your belly or your skin. If you don't like the smell or maybe it burns your skin. Remember, if any oils burn your skin, you're going to want to use what's called a carrier oil. And usually it's a fractionated coconut oil. Now, if you're allergic to certain things, you might want to call me first to go over those carrier oils. Because even though it says coconut, there could be things in there that are not just coconut. So you want to go over it and make sure there's nothing in there that could cause you an allergy in those carrier oils. Okay. But you would mix it with carrier oil and then put it on your skin if your skin is sensitive, like super sensitive, or if you're getting irritation from the oil. And if you are, make sure you wash it off and then use the carrier oil with your oil that you're using to help yourself with. Okay. God one says, I got those, but not too tasty, but they work. So yours works for you and you don't like the taste. So next time we do something, God one, let's try the capsules because then You won't have to taste it, right? Or we can do the oil itself to put on your belly or your chest for the indigestion if that's what you're using it for. But yes, we can use one of those two instead of the tabs if you want. That might help you. Yay! Oh. Are these ingredients all organic? Yes, ma'am, they are 100%. And they are certified, pure, tested grade. So they are tested, the oils. And there are on the website, you can click and you can see where their farms are, where they grow their product. And you can visit their farms at any time as well. So don't be shy to look it up and read about it. They do have the information there for you, and you can see it for yourself as well if you would like. But yes, they are 100%. They do grow their own product with farmers that are there to grow doTERRA plants, trees, but they are supporting farmers. They do not own the farms, but they are supporting their farmers that grow their product for them. Yes. And they get them from those farmers specifically so that they know how they're grown. And there are some videos, and I can send them to anyone who wants. And it actually shows people like us volunteering and going to any farm, including overseas, and helping plant new things for these farmers. All the volunteers go, we all get together and we all do it. They've done that before. They've even gone to teach farmers in areas that are poor, but they have the land to do it on. So there's a lot that doTERRA does, and it's all on their website. And I'll be happy to send any information over for anything or to reach out to doTERRA to get any questions answered for you. So let's go through this super fast. We got when digestive issues or occasional stomach upsets arise. It's hard to resist using doTERRA Popular Digest Zen Blend. Key benefits. It's specifically designed for individuals with sensitive stomachs. Combines with the unique digestive benefits of calcium carbonate, along with pure essential oils from plants traditionally known for providing soothing support to the gastrointestinal tract, including ginger, peppermint, caraway, coriander, and anise. A unique and powerful synergistic blend of natural ingredients designed to relieve occasional heartburn and indigestion while promoting the overall health and gastrointestinal tract. Use with or between meals as needed. For relief from occasional stomach upset, indigestion, and heartburn. Helps relieve occasional sour stomach. Provides relief from the uncomfortable burning of occasional acid indigestion, and helps reduce unwanted belching and bloating. So it's not just indigestion, it's also about bloating. I know, like if I ate a bad dinner, maybe, and just the gas bubbles, that'll do it, right? Apologize, everybody. Yay! Yes, Eileen, that's awesome. Yay! Yes, A lot of things going on with organically right now. You're absolutely right. Um, and I think that's one of the biggest things I like about these oils is that they are organic. They don't put bad stuff in our oils and our capsules and our tablets, like you just read. And it actually works very good for, I know people like God One was saying it works. She just doesn't like the taste. So we switch. We'll go over to the capsules or use the oil for her, but at least we know it works for her. What is the number one or three items you suggest for diabetic neuropathy in feet and hands and legs? Okay, so neuropathy, I would look in my book, which I have. I know you're not familiar with that one, Voice, but I do have a book. And that book is actually has blends for neuropathy in it. So there's going to be like probably 5 different oils that you're going to need. And what I can do is I can email you those 5 different oils, or I can help you make that blend as well. So I can walk you through everything or help you. So we'll go through that together. And if anybody else needs something specific, I'll be happy to help them in any way, shape, or form. I did talk to Sigs about some things. I know everybody in here, I've talked to everybody pretty much, and anything that they needed. God One, she'll tell you she just used it, Ange, and I'll tell you whatever you need to know. I'll be your book. I'm here to help in any way, shape, or form, all the time. Day, night, weekend, you can call. If I don't answer, leave a message. If it's full, text, email, and I will call you back, I promise. Okay? Books are awesome. If you want a link, I can send you the link to the same books I have. Nothing I have is a secret. I will share everything with you so you can learn just as much as I know. All right? Yes, I can do that for you, One Voice. We will add that to our conversation for tomorrow. Absolutely. Not a problem. How do those, oh, SIGs. Okay. Yay. I love you all more. Let's put it that way. All right. So we've got 18 minutes. And I want to share something with history that actually was a shock to me this past week. So I have a wonderful neighbor. Wonderful neighbor. I have very good neighbors. Oh, Sigs used lavender on her daughter last night. She was upset and her mind wouldn't shut down. Yes. It worked awesome. Yes. Lavender and peppermint are like my 2 most used oils. I would say, like I've always said, everyone, that medicine cabinet, that is a must. And I'll put that and share that again with everyone. I'll send it in an email so you have it. But that lavender and peppermint are phenomenal. Those are really, really good oils to have for sure. So back to my neighbor. So I was explaining to her about, I was doing some research on the past as far as presidents go and the situation that was happening out there and what was being said. A lot of the court stuff that was going on back then, even just 4 years ago, leading up to it. And I found this wonderful lady on a podcast and 2 ladies. First, I started watching, and I really highly suggest to watch her. Um, she has a podcast on a website, and she also has some podcasting she did on YouTube that she shared. She's been sharing it for the last 13 to 15 years, believe it or not. Wonderful information coming directly from her and her experiences. And then there's another lady that she helped with some research and also has promoted her books. And that's what I'm going to do tonight is promote her book. And I am very happy to be reading these books today. I'm super excited. And I do have some questions, but let me introduce um, who I'm talking about. I'm not going to introduce them on here yet. I want to talk about them. So, Catherine Austin Fitts. She was the Assistant Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, back during the Bush Senior Administration. She then went on and created her own company. I believe she was a financial advisor. Don't take me out correctly. I hope I'm not mistaken. So I don't want to talk too much of her background, but she has been talking about corruption for the last 13 years, I believe, on YouTube. So please feel free to look her up. Again, Catherine Austin Fitts, Fitts. Wonderful woman. Very easy to listen to. She is very direct, very honest, and very clear. And she actually helps a lot of people understand what has occurred in the past and where um, things had happened in our administration. And she is phenomenal with information that would benefit you in understanding for the past at least 15 years in our country, probably more. She had on, these are the books that my neighbor bought for me for my birthday. I was very, very excited when she brought them over this week when she came over. And my question to you, once you read these books, yep, I surely can. Can I see you? Yeah, Elvis, I can see you. Absolutely, I can see you. I can see all of you. I wish I could see your faces, but I can see your typing. Yes. All right, so I'm going to type her name in. That's her name. Yes, she is a good read, and she is phenomenal. I love you more, Elvis. I do. I love you more. All right. This book is actually put into two books because it was so large. And they wanted to get it out. They did get the volume one out more. And so they did that first, and then they came out with number two. Oh, Elvis. You're so handsome in that picture. I love that picture. So is Joey and my beautiful ladies, Angie, One Voice, all of you. God, one, all of you, Jeannie. I can't think of all of you at the moment. I love you all. You're all beautiful. All right, so here we go. The book, the first volume, is called One Nation Under Blackmail, Volume 1 by Whitney Webb. This book, it goes back to the 30s, she starts. This is how far back that this information goes. Now she has been on Glenn Beck's podcast. She has been on Catherine's podcast. If you look her up, Whitney Webb, she has a lot of things that you can go ahead and read and listen to on the podcast that she goes to. And then she has number 2, One Nation Under Blackmail, Volume 2, Whitney Webb. So it continues, and it's 900 pages total. 900 and some to be exact. And there's There's all kinds of things in here. Okay. When you're talking information, this woman researched. And if you listen to her podcast that she actually goes on, it just flies out of her mouth. That's how much she researched. That's how many years she's put into this. And these books, I am so excited to read. And my question to you guys is, we can put this on our private chat, but I didn't know if you wanted me to help with giving you a little bit of information out of these from my reading. Not much, but enough to maybe help build your research up a little bit. I don't know if you're interested, but it is a great book. I am going to try and find her, maybe get some questions answered, or maybe have her come and visit. I know I'm not big, so it might not happen, but at least I can try. All she can say is no. Might have to put my pretty face on that day, which is fine. I don't mind. But I really would like for you guys to maybe go listen to her if you want to look it up. She is fantastic with her history of what happened in this country. And she gives a lot of great information. Her website that she is on is called Unlimited Hangout, I believe, and I'm just going to triple check that only because I don't necessarily click it because I have it saved. Isn't that terrible nowadays? We always are like phone numbers. We're like, we really don't know. Yep, it's Unlimited Hangout. And here's the website that she is on. You can go and read a lot of stuff. There's a lot of reading on that website with her and others. There are others on that website as well. So don't be afraid to go and look at that website. It is phenomenal. A lot of reading to do, but I want you to feel free to explore and to get some truth out there, but she is wonderful. And again, I'm sharing the information. I don't want anyone to feel like nothing is out there for you guys to find truth, because it is. It's all out there. And she is the best to listen to, her and Catherine Alston Fitz. So there's two of them. Please go watch at least a piece of it and see if you like it and let me know. That's what I would love for you guys to do. Yes. And her name, I'm going to type in her name for the book, Whitney Webb. She's the author. That is her name. So you can look for her. So Whitney Webb, and the other one is Catherine Austin Fitz. Those are two beautiful women that talk a lot of truth. And I think you're going to seem to resonate with them a lot. They're fantastic. Now, I'm not saying you have to subscribe to their podcast or loathe all over them. Just go listen to see what they have to say. And it's just an extra reading, an extra tool, an extra place to go see what people are saying or what has happened in the past. They don't tell so much of what's going on in the future, like Intel. Catherine does do a podcast every Wednesday. She does talk about financials on that website periodically, and she does it at 9 a.m., but you can go back and watch it, and it's on, let's see, that website. Let's Let me think of, I just got a text from that this morning or yesterday morning. Let me see if I can pull that up. All right, let's see if I can find it. She is on some, it's like, it would have been yesterday, right? Around 9 a.m. Yesterday. Seems so far away. Oh, and I want everyone to know, and tomorrow, or not tomorrow, well, tomorrow, if she comes up in the chat, but even certainly on Sunday. Let me tell you something. I have a surprise for birthdays now. Do you remember what happened on Tuesday? Yep, she recorded a birthday song for us. Yes, she did. We have a beautiful friend in our chat that recorded a birthday song for us. And we're going to play it for birthdays. Yes, we are. Yes, I did. Yes. Jeannie, yes. Rock seems to have disappeared. Rock? Okay, I don't know what rock is. Angie. Gotta help me with that. Oh, I see. Todd asked. Rock. I get it. I love Rockstar. Yes, Beltex. Exactly, Eileen. She recorded a happy birthday song for our chat. Yes, she did. I got it. I am so excited to play it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Rockstar. Yes, we need Rockstar. Absolutely. All right. Let me pull up. Here it is. I found it. Yes, I did. And I'm going to put it up and bring it to our attention. Okay. So this is the website. You guys can copy it down, get ready. I'm putting it in the chat. This is the website you can go to for Catherine Austin Fitz's podcast called The Financial Rebellion. And she talks a lot about, on this podcast, about past and future. But remember, YouTube has a lot of her past stuff. So history-wise, that's where you're going to want to go for her past stuff. You can also go on this website and you can also look at her previous podcasts as well. Again, somebody that I would say that I would trust and believe, because you can actually go and see on YouTube 13 years ago. It's dated on YouTube. It's been up that long on YouTube. And you can see what she talks about. And you can also see that it's the same person that's talking today. Not saying she has any authority today, but I kind of like listening to what she has to say and how much she's talked about it, because it's not just what today is. I listened to all this stuff way back when, and this is something that'll help you make maybe feel a little bit better. Please feel free. You probably will enjoy it. All right, let's see. For me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I will never comply, be controlled and told what I must do. We are fighting for our real freedom, being slaves for decades. No more slaves ever again. Amen, Joey. Amen. You are absolutely correct. In every way, shape, or form, we will not be slaves again. For decades, not just now, but for decades. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Let's see if I can play it for you, One Voice. I haven't tried it yet. So bear with me. I have not played this yet. So I've got to see if I can figure it out. But if I can, it's going to be for you. All right. Let me push pause because it is playing. Oh, let's go pause and go back. All right. I think I can do this for you, One Voice. Freedom is not free. We cannot exercise it in reality. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, well, Sig, that I thank you, but my cream of the crop is everybody. I really wish that everyone would get along. I really do. I still love everybody. I'm not that way. I really am not. Oh, hi, Icy Cat. It's okay. I am so happy to see you. Oh, you had a rough day at work, or at least you were a little late today. Oh, well, I'm glad you got home safe. That's what matters the most. That's exactly what matters the most, that you got home okay. That's awesome. Sigs, I am happy that we're all here. It doesn't matter where we're at. I just want everyone happy and healthy. That's what I want for all of us. Yes, absolutely. All right, so let's play this for One Voice from Tuesday. So we can test this. So we're going to test it and we're going to see how this works. Now, I can't promise, but we're going to try and figure this out, okay? Let's see. All right, so I'm going to have to pause it because I don't hear any music. I've got to figure that part out. So bear with me. This might... Let's see. Here we go. Nope. So I'm going to have to figure that out. But I will figure it out for us. And I will let you know. All right? I will get that working. I will play with it. And I will play it for you, One Voice, as soon as I figure that out. All right? I gotcha. I will get it to you. No problem. All right? Please don't hesitate. I got this for you, One Voice. I'll play it when I get it fixed and I can figure out how to play the sound. You got the words? Oh, you're so cute. I love you. I love you. Oh, very nice. Yay. I'm so glad you made it in, Icy Cat, to say hi. I'm so happy for you. Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Now, this is what I would like you guys to do. We only have 19 in here tonight. And I know some of you have gotten those booklets of the blends, but if you haven't received any or if you've received only one, I want to know which one you've received and I'll send you the other one that you haven't received. I want to make sure all you guys have those booklets. And please, tonight, I want everyone to say prayers for all of us. We all need happy and healthy. We all need love in our hearts. We all need to share the love and the kindness. And we need to be there for one another, period. So please, please say prayers for all of us, especially in the hearts. If you can add Lady J to our prayers as well, please, for healing, that would be great. I would greatly appreciate it. I know she would as well. Yes, love is spoken here. Exactly. Please. Love is very important right now. Yes, icing. We have to show love to everybody. It doesn't matter who it is. We have to be there. We have to pray for all of us. Pray for our family. Pray for our chat family. Pray for our neighbors, our friends. It's going to be a bumpy ride and it's coming. And I know we all can feel it. And I all know some of us have experienced it. And everyone's life right now is a roller coaster ride, like I said before. And we need to be there for one another. And if negativity is there, please try not to bring it down. Try not to think about it. Walk away, breathe, read a book, listen to some happy music, something. But please, please pray for all of us. Everybody needs prayers right now. Yes, thank you for a true loving heart towards your fellow man. We get all our turn to learn the truth of a loving heart that loves Jesus more than themselves. Yes, absolutely. Amen. All right, everybody, it's 9:06. Email me and I will get you those books. I did see a few of you post on there, so I will make sure I get that off of here. But please email me and I will get you those books right away. Because I do want you to have them so you can blend. I want you to learn how to blend because next week I'm going to show you how to blend. We're going to experience that. We're going to do it one blend together so you guys can learn how to do this. Thanks, Sigs. Thank you, thank you. And you do too. We all have big hearts in here and we need to share them and show and teach and be patient and help and uplift and all of the above. So I want everyone to know that we're here today and we're here tomorrow and everything's going to be okay. And dear God will bless us every day for all of us. Amen. I'm not going to say a big prayer yet. I want you to all think about what you want to add to prayer. You can email me if you want, and we'll do a real prayer. I'd be happy to add it, but I want everyone to know I love you. That's the biggest thing. Show your love today. That's what I'm going to focus on today. Love you guys and love everyone around you. Bye. Thank you.